Yeah, over 14,000 gone. It's 10:15 on the west coast of this country, and you know what that means. That's a significant chunk of the quantities that we have for today. You're looking at the amazing fabrication that Giuliana has done called GSoft. It's different than anything she's done for the last year, many years, 8 years that she's been with us, and I'm telling you, she has changed the game again. The stretch is awesome. The softness is really what blew my mind. And then the ease to slip in and out of them. There's no buttons, there's no zippers, there's no pockets. And there is something special though. Two things that I love. First of all, I love the back seam detailing. It really adds a high level of style to it. Instead of just a plain old back, that does something slimming and slenderizing, and it does make you feel even more confident when you're wearing them because it's not a lightweight fabric. It's a really, really nice, it's a beefier fabric, but it's not creating bulk, and there's the stretch. The other thing that you are going to fall in love with is this waistband. This waistband is not just a single ply, it's double ply, and what's done on the inside is a small elasticized waist so it doesn't roll at all, not even a little bit. I mean, it stays up at the waist where it should, and it gives you a nice pulled in, kind of a flattened tummy, and it just feels so good. You feel supported. There's the stretch that you'll enjoy from the waist through the hips, all the way down to the ankles. Speaking of which, I wanted to show you. Backside, after the end of that back seam, there's a wonderful little slit. So that adds another element of fashion and style, and it certainly gives you lots of options when it comes to the footwear that you wanna wear this fall, this winter. If you want this gray, less than 300, and the sizes are so broken, I can't even give you an update. So hopefully you can go to hsn.com and see what we've got. We also have 3 inseams. I don't know if you heard that. We have petite, which is 25 inches, 28 inches in average, and then 31 in the tall inseam. Now the colors. We've got the soft gray wash. This one's almost gone. Then we've got the black. That one is also getting extremely, I guess, sketchy when it comes to sizes. Very broken. We're starting to get broken here in the black. That one you gotta have. You'll love these. They're so flattering and they're so comfortable. 3 different shades of the blues. We've got the deep indigo that I am wearing, so is Giuliana, and then we've got the medium wash, and there's your lighter wash. So yours is here. Give us a call, 714-876. We are live on Facebook, so if you have comments, I'd love to say hello to you there and share what you love most from Giuliana's line. And Giuliana, who is joining us on Skype from her place, her office, thank you again, Giuliana, for doing this. You changed the game when it comes to a jegging. It's the softest material ever.
Thank you, Callie. This is very, very special. So everything you're going to see in this hour is super chic, but super cozy as well. And the GSofts are no exception. These are a brand new fabrication for our line. We are so excited about them. And as you can see, they have incredible stretch to them. Okay, so that comes from the tri-blend fabrication that we've created for the first time just for these jeans. You've got the poly span, which really lends to that stretch of recovery. But then you've got the modal, which, Callie, we were talking about before. Modal gives it that luster, that soft hand. Don't you love modal so much, Callie?
It is my favorite. It really has been for years. And every time I would touch a garment, I'm like, there's modal in this. That's, I guess what maybe gives it more that sateen soft finish. It's also a really expensive fabric, so it's not something we see very often in our fashion lines here at HSN. You're using it more and more all the time. I really appreciate it. It's great. Look at that.
Yes, and it adds to that beautiful hand. So here's the thing. This is a sateen weave. So what that means is there's a longer float on the face of the fabric, so which gives it its luster. So unlike a twill weave, which is a little bit dry, when you touch this, unlike other denim that can be a little dry, this is very soft and very, very luxurious. So I can't tell you, you're gonna flip when you get these home, ladies.
You will. You'll slip into them and you're gonna be like, woo, because none of us, well, maybe some of us have lost weight during this, but I sure haven't. It's been one of those years where I'm like, I guess I'll deal with that later. But I put these on and I was not feeling the best when I came into the studio today. I was feeling like, you know, but boy, something when I put these on, and I'm wearing my typical size, by the way. If you go between sizes, I'm putting this out there for you because I can wear either a 6 or an 8. I'm wearing these in a 6, and I love the way they feel. They don't feel too tight. They weren't too tight to get over my hips when I put them on, and I should say pulled them on. Angie, who is joining us, you are a 6'8", and did you say you're wearing these in a 6 as well? Those are 4s. Whoa, they look awesome on you. And I think it's great that Angie's tucked in her tee so you can see how high it goes up, because it's not a low rise, but it's not a high rise either, Giuliana. It's right where it should be. I'm 5'9", and it fits right where it needs to be.
Yeah, for me, it covers my belly. It covers my belly. It's right, it lays beautifully flat on the waist. But to Angie's point, so Angie actually sized down in this. And so that's the thing, ladies, definitely do not size up. I would say true to size if you want that really, you know, great, comfy, relaxed fit. If you want a slimmer fit, but you still love that great stretch and you're between sizes, and you're going, I don't know, do I size up or down? Then I would say maybe go down. I wouldn't go up. Don't you think, Callie? If you're between sizes, this is very, very generous. The fabrication is very, very generous, as you can see in this incredible stretch. So if you're really debating which way to go, I would say definitely you don't have to size up in these. These are very, very true to size. But I think, Callie, should we talk about the waistband? Because I think so many women are loving the waistband and the technology around the waistband. So,
I agree.
Right, so this is so let's talk about that. This is a 2-ply waistband, okay? So basically we've layered 2 pieces of fabric over this. And what we've done here is at the top, you can see, and Callie can give you a really nice shot there. There's an elastic that goes around. It's about a 1/4 inch elastic at the top there of the jean, as you can see, okay? What that does, it keeps from rolling down once you put these on. So sometimes when you have a jean, a jegging that has this much stretch, the problem is they roll down. They don't have a great fit. So what we did here is we added this elastic waistband at the top, and that's why on everyone you see it's so smooth and sits so flat on the tummy, because it has that great elastic waistband at the top. So what's nice about that waistband too is, ladies, this will hold you in and give you support, but it won't suck you in. It's not compressing, you know, it's not uncomfortable. It just lays beautifully flat on the stomach and gives you the support you need, but without being at all uncomfortable. And then as we look down the rest of the jean, you'll see there is no hardware. I didn't want to complicate things, and I didn't want to make them uncomfortable at all. So there's no zipper, there's no button, there's no jumping up and down in the morning trying to pull your jeans up. You literally pull these right over. They glide over your legs onto your waist. They are so incredibly comfortable. And I have to say, especially now with the extended returns, 4 months you have to get these home. That just went into effect. I would say get a couple of these home. I know a lot of people are buying the black, let's say, and then one of the indigo colors. Try them on, get them home. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. You're gonna love them.
Yeah, you really are. If I could recommend, because I know gray is almost gone. I mean, we still have a handful. There's like 200 or so. We started the day with 6,000. So, you know, gray is definitely on its way out the door. I would go with the black. For sure, I would go with black, because this to me is like the dressiest. What were the pants called? Like the little, like a cigarette pant or something. It was like that cute little sexy way to go, but those were not very comfortable because they were never stretchy. These are stretchy. So black, I think, is a must. And then get one of the denims. I mean, there's a medium wash, a light wash, and then a dark indigo that I'm wearing. I mean, it's so dark, it's almost black. So if you love something a little on the more casual side, this is light, and this is the medium wash, and we do still have these in all lengths. We've got 3 different inseams. First time, 25 for the petite, 28 average, 31 for the tall sizes. I'm wearing in a 6. I don't even know if it's a tall or average, because I slipped my boots on, and that gives you the ability to just create your own fall look. I think Kenya looks adorable in that cute little winter hat and scarf and cute little sweater and some boots. That's what we get to look forward to. It's coming up, and I know officially fall is here. It is our last day of fall fashions this week, so I hope you can treat yourself to our grand finale, today's special. On a Flex, don't forget, it's a little more than $13. I mean, to get these, try them. You've got, like you said, Giuliana, over 4 months with extended returns. You are gonna love them. I have a feeling you're gonna wish you would have gotten 2. Because so many of the comments last hour on Facebook saying, I ordered one color last night at the launch. I got up this morning and realized I need another option, and I called back for 2. So the choices are soft gray, black, 3 shades of denims, the indigo, the medium wash, or the lighter wash. All choices, and yeah, I have to repeat what you said, Giuliana, no buttons, no zippers, no anything to deal with. It gives you the flattest front. Because sometimes buttons and zippers will, you know, they poke a little bit. They never seem to stay as flat as I want them to. You have none of that to have to deal with here. So sky is the limit as to how you're gonna style this, because in fact, we've got videos, ways that we've come up with, whether it's a stiletto or a pump, or it's a sneaker, something casual, or a boot, as you saw on Kenya. Lots of fun ways to make your style really be seen. Look at that. Oh, and that was that fit and flatter turtleneck that I am wearing. If you want to, you know, get ready for your cold weather seasons, we've got fashions like puffer jackets and everything, from everything you need to put together a look. So yeah, we've come up with some ways, but I love that you will come up with your very own sense of style. I think, Giuliana, when it comes to a garment like a pant, more than ever this year, comfort has been at the #1, at the forefront of all of our concerns, because some of us have fluctuated. Some of us have just let ourselves just relax and go through this crazy time in that way. But this is a pant that will meet you where you're at today. And because of the stretch, even if you lose some weight, it's gonna be right there to say hello again. That's the other thing. It doesn't bulk, or I should say bag at the knees. It's really impressive.
Yeah, it really is. And it's that great tri-blend fabrication. You know, it has that incredible stretch and recovery from the poly span. So that's what gives it that stretch and recovery. But then we added that beautiful modal, which we use so much in our collection now. And what that modal does is it gives it that beautiful sateen finish. So there's this like really gorgeous kind of luster on the face of the fabric. So when you get these home, you're gonna notice immediately how soft they are to the touch. You know, you can even take these jeans and your other jeans at home and you'll feel, and right away, it's not even a competition. Within seconds, you're like, oh, okay, these are definitely the softer ones within a split second, because they're just so soft. They have a gorgeous, soft hand. And I love to explain it as kind of like the difference between 100% cotton sheets and then that beautiful like sateen weave sheet, right? So sometimes those you know, a sateen weave sheet is so soft, and then your other sheets will have like almost like a drier feel to them. So that's what happens with most denim. It's like that twill weave, okay, that's a little drier, versus the sateen weave that has that beautiful, luxurious feel and hand to it.
It does feel satiny. It's a great term because it is something that sheets at the higher level incorporate. It's a softness. It's almost a luster that you see. You'll feel it. You will feel it. This is, you know, and I love my premium denims, and Giuliana is the queen of premium denims here at HSN. She has taken a premium denim and she has made it even softer. So it's not stiff, even out of the box or out of the bag. This is gonna be soft and stretchy. You'll slip right in and away you go. So I know with this being so popular already, I think, what are we at now, 15,000? 15,000, and it is not even noon on the west coast of this country. I hope that you can treat yourself to one or two of the choices. Here's your black, here's your dark indigo. And then we've got the light chambray or the light wash, the medium wash, and very last call on this soft gray. This one, I wish we had more because it has definitely been the star of the day with close to 7,000 of just this color alone being spoken for. Now you'll note over here, we've got other great options for jackets and toppers and ways to create your sense of fall style. And all of Giuliana's line is on hsn.com. So, oh, let me get you the info. What did you say? 681882. This is coming up shortly, but it is definitely one of the other signature pieces that Giuliana's been bringing to us since we launched her line here at HSN over 8 years ago. So lots of really, really fun ways to enjoy fall fashions, and imagine fall fashions in comfort. This is I know it's a fall fashion show. This is not just a fall garment. This is something you will wear all year long, every season of the year. Absolutely. We just happen to be premiering it now, but this is a brand new fabrication
the GSoft Jegging. We had the G-Sculpt, and now this is the opposite. This is the GSoft, because it is so delicious on the body. It is exactly what we all want right now. I think so many of us are kind of tired of wearing our sweats and seeing ourselves in our sweats and our athleisure leggings, but we still love the comfort. We don't want that to go away, but we want a little more fashion. And I think that's why these have come truly at the perfect time, because I have to tell you, these are more comfortable than my leggings, than my athleisure leggings, 100%. Those sometimes they compress a little too much. Do you know what I mean? Like they dig in a little bit. They're a little uncomfortable after a while. You are not going to feel that at all with these. These are the total opposite. These are so soft on the body. I have done Zoom calls for hours where I'm sitting at a desk and I get up and I'm not kind of doing that, ooh, you know, like, ooh, okay, these were digging into the back of my knee or in my waist. Not at all. These feel like nothing on the skin. They really don't, right, Kelly? They feel like you just pull them on, they glide over the body, and it's like you forget you're wearing them.
It's really true. I get what you're saying, because you're right. With exercise leggings, they're almost too restrictive. These have just a, I don't know, they're more welcoming. They just really feel so good. A couple comments I wanted to share with everybody on Facebook. Rose saying, I just found my new favorite line. That's great to hear, Rose. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Rose.
And then Geraldine jumping in saying, I like the wide waistband. Looks like a lot of stretch. Ooh, so we'll talk about that. And then let's talk about how elevated you can take this casual jegging and, ooh, rock it. Nice job, Angie. That looks great.
I love that. That's the thing. Look how Angie has this styled. So chic. So as we do start to get dressier, holiday gatherings with family and friends, we know that's long overdue, right? I can't wait to see my family.
I know.
What's so nice, right? My, cousins and aunts and uncles, my mom and dad, brother, sister. And what's so nice about these are, as you can see on Angie, these can be as dressy as you want them, but they can be so super casual. So get them home, start wearing them at home. I mean, they are that comfortable. There's no hardware on them. There's nothing digging in, no buttons, no zipper, no pockets to add any bulk at all. I wanted to make these as streamlined and clean as possible to just be able to add to the comfort as well as the versatility of being able to style these any which way you want. So if you're watching right now, I was just looking at social. I know we have a lot of first-time viewers here on HSN. So hi, everyone. Welcome. We love having you. So maybe, Callie, I can explain a couple of things. One is, this is the today's special jegging, which is at a special price that unfortunately does go up at midnight. So that's why these are so popular. Everyone wants to grab them at that $41.15 price. So definitely get these home, and you have a lot of time to try them. If you're tuning in for the first time, there's actually an extended return policy right now, which is through the end of January. So a lot of people are buying two of these, buying the black pair and then buying one of the indigos, or buying the gray and one of the indigos. I know the gray is, I think it's probably going to be sold out any minute now. Unfortunately, 6,000 of those we started with, and they're almost sold out. So that's the thing. When today's special is popular, it does go quickly. And so this is just no exception. And I'm so excited that everyone's loving it. So if you can, maybe get two. Since you have that long extended return policy, get them home, try them on in the comfort of your own home, and fall in love with them. You're not going to believe how soft this new fabrication is.
It's wonderful. Giuliana, it really is. It's hard to even explain until you get this home and try them on. I mean, when I put them on, and I'm wearing a 6, I believe I'm in the tall, I can't remember because I put my boots on, which I love that look, but I literally didn't have any problem pulling them over my hips, and they went right up to my natural waistline, right underneath my belly button. So it's not too high, it's not too low. So, and it does not at all roll down. It's crazy how you've accomplished that, because that's a challenge with some of us having longer torsos than others. But one thing I've seen that this jegging does for all of us, it rocks your curves like nobody's business. It also looks like a second skin. I mean, that could literally look like it's a leather pant from afar. The fabric is that good. And thanks, Angie, for showing us the stretch is all throughout, from the double banded waist with that elastic inside to keep it up, to the stretch at the knee, the hips, the ankle, the sweet little slit on the back. If you're rocking a pair of pumps like that, that is sexy. But sneakers are equally as adorable with this and changes the look entirely. And during a year, where the #1 most sought after garment in fashion has been comfortable pants, this is a win for all of you. Win, win, win. At a great price today. This goes up tomorrow. You can see a retail compare because of this quality is $75. So you're looking at a significant savings, but get it today because tomorrow you'll pay more if a single pair remains. And I wish I could update you. We have less than 200 now between, think about this, all sizes from 0 through 32 women's and 3 lengths, petite, average, and tall. Petite 25, average 28, tall 31. So very last call on the gray. The most popular right now are the indigo that I am wearing, and so is Giuliana, or the black. And there's a side-by-side compare to show you how dark that indigo really is. And with the indigo, there's no distressing, no fading like there is, as you can see on the 2 other indigo choices. Here's your light wash, and there's your medium wash. These have kind of that almost broken into kind of look, and there's a quick look at the back side on both of them. If somebody's just tuning in, Giuliana, let's explain how and why you put these wonderful seams in the back. I love it. I think it's much more flattering to the backside.
Absolutely. So my dad, being a master tailor, truly made me look at tailoring very closely, and I'm very much into impeccable tailoring. So if we didn't have these back seams, I'm afraid the shape wouldn't quite be there in the back where we really want it the most. So you see the seams run down the side on both legs, and it just adds to that tailored look. It improves the fit of this and really gives it a very elevated fashion fit. So as you can see on our beautiful models as well, these fit like a glove. And I know a lot of people love seeing that back seam and seeing them on our models to see just how beautiful the shape is. As you can see, they look terrific. And a lot of that is that great back seam that runs down the back, right down to that adorable little fashion slit detail. So these are an ankle length. But to your point, Callie, you don't even know if you have a tall or an average on, because honestly, you could go either way with these.
I could.
Right? So like, yeah. I'm just under 5'8", Callie, and I have an average on. Okay, so maybe you want to just take a look too for a second. So I have the average on, which are perfect, you know, so I'm just under 5'8" with the average, and these are great on me. I love them. Now, could I do a tall? I guess I probably wouldn't, because I do like to wear mine with sneakers. But if you're in between inseams, okay, and you feel like I'm going to wear these a lot with boots, with cute little booties or knee-high booties, then maybe, you know, and you could go tall. Why not, right? Because it's okay if you have that extra little bit of fabric inside because you have a boot on. But I would say the average really is a great length, because even if you're in between, the average can be a little higher, can be a little lower. It's okay. It doesn't really matter, because these are meant to be ankle, but they're also just depending on how you want to wear them. If you want to style them more with sneakers or with boots. And I have to say, if we could look at Angie's shot one more time, you know, I love the way we styled Angie. We're really showing, like, I'm wearing a more casual look, and we're showing that Angie's wearing this more kind of glam look with the heels. But look at Angie's outfit. You could swap out the heels for a sneaker, okay? And that's such a hot look right now in fashion. These like really elevated, cool looks, but then with a little white sneaker. This is so fashion and fabulous. Do you know what I mean, Callie? Like there were times like we would never wear an outfit like that with a sneaker. We always had to wear it with a heel or a great boot. But I love this look. It's such a fashion girl look with the cool little white sneaker. So, I mean, just look at the versatility of these jeggings. They truly are such a huge hit for a reason.
Absolutely. And just to kind of give you a point of reference, Kenya, that we're seeing right now in the indigo, she is a size 12, 14. And I believe you said you're wearing the 12 or the 14. Okay, so that's Kenya. She is a size 14. She is 5'9". Angie is a size 6'8", and she earlier was wearing a 4. Are you wearing a 4 in the black as well? Okay. I do like going a little tight. It's up to you. That's the personal preference moment and personal decision. But I'm wearing my classic. I go between a 6 and an 8. I'm happy that I got to put this on in a 6 because I wasn't expecting it based on how I've kind of just let this whole year do its thing, as we all have. But comfort in our garments, especially the bottoms. Comfort that doesn't leave you with, you know, war wounds at the waist and you're trying to tear them off before the end of the day, or you're feeling like you said, Giuliana, it cuts you off at the back of the knee if you're sitting at a desk all day long. It really has just incredible stretch. So much so that it almost feels like a really thick, tight, like the really expensive ones, but they are denim at its finest. Giuliana here is known for her premium denims. This is a premium denim taken to a different level because of adding that sateen finish and the modal. So you've got the tri-blend of the fabrications that give you the stretch, that give you the recovery, that give you the softness and the ease of wear. Pull them on, pull them off, no zippers, no buttons, no belt loops, no pockets, no nothing. Just clean with that fantastic back detail of the seams. That only, to me, gives you much more. I know it doesn't have much hanger appeal. It looks much better when there's a real booty in here, but it really does have a nice lifting effect and a slenderizing effect too. So everything you've done with this GSoft, like you said, you're comparing it to GSculpt, which is much more of a, I don't want to call it a stiffer denim, it's just a much more sculpting denim. This soft as the day is long. Just wonderful, wonderful. It turned out beautifully.
Thank you. Well, I think it's that sateen weave. What that basically means is there's a longer float on the face of the fabric. So it's longer, not short and tight. It's a longer float. So what that does is it adds to really that soft, sateen, beautiful, almost like, yeah, it's like that satiny feel to it, which you don't typically find in denim, right? And so you're getting all that comfort. You're getting that incredibly soft hand. Like, I never take denim jeans and go like this. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? Because they usually can feel a little dry. I feel like that's like kind of the best word to describe it. That twill weave in typical denim is like a little drier to the touch. This is so soft and luxurious to the touch. So that's why we are so wildly crazy about this new GSoft fabrication. When we set out to create this, Callie, and launch this, now we just, honestly, we knew it was going to be great, but we didn't know it was going to be this great. We were so thrilled that we went through so many kind of stages of this to make sure that it really was the perfect soft denim jegging.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. It's a jegging, but it has so much style to it as well.
It really does. Lisa on Facebook's joining us, and I love it. She said I ordered 3 pair, the dark indigo, the black, and the medium wash. So great. And Lisa, I hope you heard me mention the sizes that the models are wearing. I know you just tuned in. Kenya, right here in our beautiful indigo, she's wearing a size 14, and then Angie was wearing a size 4 a minute ago. So hopefully that helps you out. And Lisa wants you guys to know you look so beautiful today. Kenya and Angie, they truly do. They're amazing, amazing women. So, couple of things. I know 714876. Kyle, how many now are gone on our today special? I think it's like 15.5. That's fantastic. Thank you. I know the gray, I hate to say it, but good luck. I think there's just a couple left. We've got the 2 washes, the light wash, the medium wash, the indigo, as well as the black. That's 714876. All right. The smart deal that I am wearing is this